Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time, welcome here, and if you're a returning subscriber, God bless you. So on today's tutorial, we are going to be drafting a sleeve pattern, okay, a long sleeve pattern and a short sleeve pattern. So these are the basic measurements you need for you to cut your sleeve or your shirt. So I went ahead to fold my pattern paper into two and then mark out where we'll be taking our measurement from. So the next thing I did was to go down by 5 inch, okay, so that's going to serve as our bicep line. All right, so I went ahead to mark the elbow and the sleeve as well. All right, so I'll just line out this line and we'll label it out so that we'll understand as we are cutting. So I went ahead to add 1 inch for folding allowance. There we have the bicep line, the elbow, the full length or the sleeve. All right, there we have the shoulder. Okay, so from the shoulder I just went ahead to mark 5 inch, or you can make it 4.5, right? Okay, that will serve as our sleeve cap. So at the bicep, so I went ahead to divide the bicep measurement by 2, okay, then I went ahead to add 1.5 inch to it. And then the elbow area, I also went ahead to divide my elbow measurement and added 1.5 inch to it. You can add as many as you want, okay? So for the sleeve as well, so this is how you take your sleeve measurement, right? You take your sleeve measurement like this. Make sure when you are taking your sleeve measurement, make sure the tape is going around your wrist, okay, so that when you wear it, it will be very easy for you to pull out. All right, so I went ahead to divide what I have at my sleeve or wrist by 2, and then I added 1.5 for sewing allowance to it. So now from that, our sleeve cap, okay, so we're going to go ahead from that place. We're going to measure to the bicep line, then we'll go ahead and divide it by 2. Yeah, from the shoulder line, all right, you go ahead, you divide it by 2 and then give it a mark there. All right, so from that angle, from that part, you're going to give it a curve, okay, just the way I'm doing here, okay. You just give it a curve like this, and then from that center point you're going to give it to another curve to the bicep point, okay. So you go ahead now, from the bicep point you connect to the elbow line, all right, then from the elbow line to the sleeve. So you go ahead like this, you just connect all the measurement that we have, you connect everything together. So this is what we have after connecting all the lines together. All right, so the next thing we're going to do now is to measure our armhole to see if we have a correct armhole measurement. All right, so everything is complete and we still have extra, which is the 1.5 measurement that we added for the sewing allowance. So the next thing I did now is to cut out. So this is what we have after cutting now. That part I'm bending is the M line, all right. So this is what it looked like after folding in the hemline. So what we are going to do now is we are just going to trim a little out from this part. Okay, we just go in by half an inch, then we'll connect it to the shoulder line and also connect the other one to the bicep line. So the reason we are doing this is to enable us to get a very good and perfect look. So when you wear your sleeve, it will not be popping out, like you will not have excess fabric at the armhole. So I went ahead to just trim out half an inch from the front part, not all, just one side of your fabric. Okay, just the way I'm doing like this, you just trim it out like this. So by the time you stitch your sleeve, you will not have excess fabric at the front part. So the next thing we're going to do now is to draft the short sleeve. All right, so we're also going to measure the 5 for our bicep and also for the sleeve. So the sleeve I'm using here is 8. All right, the short sleeve is 8. So I also went ahead and gave it 1 inch folding allowance. All right, the bicep line and also the full length of the sleeve, then we have the hemline. All right, so we'll also go ahead and measure out our bicep measurement, and then for our round curve for the sleeve, and added 1.5 inch to it. So this part, remember I said you can use either 4.5 or you can use 5 for your sleeve cap. Okay, so I'm also doing the same thing that I did for the sleeve. So you go ahead now and connect. We're using freehand for this one. Okay, you go ahead and connect the lines together just the way we did for the sleeve. All right, I went ahead now and cut out for the sleeve. So this is how it looked like after folding the hemline. Okay, so this is basically it for the short sleeve and the long sleeve. You can also decide to take away the half an inch from the front part of your sleeve, just as we did for the long sleeve. You can decide to leave it like that, but it will be very beautiful if you take out half an inch from the front part. All right, so this is it for this video, and if you find this video useful, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, share and subscribe. If you have any question, you can drop it at the comment section. Let's interact. Okay, so see you guys in my next video. All right.